it's impossible to create something entirely new, but it's how you create it and how it flows through you. Like me, uh, I don't know. I feel like my music sounds unique to me just because it's just kind of how my brain spits out all the things that I've heard and that I like.
Right. I mean, which is how you're supposed to do it. You do things because that's what you like and this is what you want to see. You're not
Hmm.
seeking the validation of anybody. You're not trying
Well, there
to.
is validation in it, but I'm hoping people respond to what naturally comes out of me as opposed to
Okay.
creating something for them because I think they'll respond to it. If that
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's kind of what I mean. Where it's
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do this because I know it'll get likes. I don't really like that mentality unless you're like
Yeah. I
desperately
think my stuff will get likes just because it's actually good. Because I think it's good, I think other people will think it's good.
right. Which is, I mean, having that self confidence is like a wonderful thing
Go
too.
like and share and subscribe all my stuff. And
Go
Rin stuff too.
I feel like that's the other curse of being somebody that creates anything is like I kind of envy your self confidence because for me personally, I look at my things and I'm like, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. And I'll think about that with my own art. I'm like, I know realistically I'm pretty okay. I'm pretty good, but I'm not there yet. I'm not what I want to be.
Well, in what way? Is it like a skill issue? Because I feel the same way in terms of like, well, I think my songs and my ideas are there, but like I don't have a budget to make it as perfect as I want it to be. You know what I mean? So there's a limitation in my, there's always going to be something that's wrong with it to me. That's not exactly what I want it to be.
Yeah, it's kind of that. It's like it's a skill issue, but it's also like it doesn't feel right. Like it sometimes I feel it where I'm like, this is it, and this feels good, and I'll look back at what I drew over and over. And I'm like, I like that until I'm like, okay, I see all the issues with this. I don't like it anymore. Um,
Right. I mean, the same with listening to my music. I'll hear all the faults before I hear all the, you know, people, other people listening to it will accept it as it is and not know that there are faults that you recognize in it.
right, right. But I think that's actually a sign of progress. So when you're able to see all your faults, like off the bat,
Hmm.
then you're able to be like, oh, I have things to fix. But if you don't see faults in it, that means you're stagnating.